Amazing. Check
And we are
episode
live.
141 of the A2 show. Wow, wild. And we've been traveling around the world, in all different countries, all different places. And this is our first guest from Jamaica, Boneless.
Jamaica.
Yeah.
Yep. From Jamaica, Wagwan.
Man.
Awesome,
All's
man.
good,
Welcome.
Bro.
Ali wanted a guest from Jamaica for some reason.
Dude, I love the accent. I just love it so much.
Mhm.
Yeah, man, respect, you know.
Respect, you know? Yep.
So what's the
Hold tight, man.
why is Jamaica really as like awesome as people say?
I think that we just for Jamaicans, like, we just worry less actually, and just like, yo, just do whatever, you know, and we just be normal and like just exceeding our goals and stuff like that. People just like, whoa, and we actually like value our work. So we, whenever you say they'll just do this or exchange our time for like for money or something like that, we definitely get the work done. You can count on us. You definitely can get the work done.
Yeah.
And because of our hard work and everything, people just like, yo, yeah, those guys work hard. When it's someone to like anything we want to achieve, we're definitely gonna put in the work. Like,
I love that. Work hard, but take it easy. It's
Yeah.
both vibes at the same time, and
Pretty
that's
much,
what.
yeah. I mean, I think everyone should be living like this. If we all
Yes.
did, the world would be less,
you know, right?
intention
Less-
and all
yeah.
that stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Boneless.
speaking of work, Boneless is a contortionist, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
So,
Okay.
Go ahead and walk us through what is a contortionist and what makes a
Alright.
contortionist.
So a contortionist is actually an entertainer who can bend their body in various shape and size. You know?
Yeah.
So and the thing is, you don't have to born flexible to be flexible. But it's actually an advantage for person
I see.
who
Who's born flexible?
exactly. Yeah, because
Okay.
believe it or not, guys, I didn't born flexible. I taught myself.
What?
Wait.
What? Wait.
So wait, I'm confused. So I can be flexible too.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
This is game-changing information, bro.
Wait, I did not. Yeah, I just imagine like people who are contortionists, they just have some
No.
biological like they just have it.
Advantage.
Like
Yeah.
they're stretchy or like they're
Well,
friend or
the only thing was like,
Double-jointed.
no, the only thing I was born with was just this thing.
Oh wow.
wow.
Yeah. Everything else just like even my neck.
This is as far as I can go for people who want any reference. And
That's fine.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Where'd you get the name Boneless? No. Where'd you get the
So
name?
yeah,
Boneless?
So it was always Bones, but recently I performed at a entertainer wife birthday party. His name is Bounty Killer.
Bounty
And
Killer.
it was amazed by my performance. He was like, yo, you should change your name from Bones to Boneless. Like, there's no way you got bones in your body after what you just done. I'm like, you know what? Oh yeah, I'm gonna run with it. I'm gonna take it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take
honestly.
it. I'm like, yeah.
That's a beautiful origin story too. Not gonna lie, that's really good. I like that.
Uh-huh.
So, as a contortionist, is all you do is like just fit yourself? Like, what do you do? Because I know some contortionists fit themselves in like the smallest of places. Some are in the circus. Some. So, what kind of contortionism do you put
All
yourself
right.
in?
So for me, you know when you got like singing, I got rap.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So when you talk about rap, you're talking about like the street. You're talking about some hardcore bars, right? So
Wow. Mhm.
I was actually a street performer,
Oh,
and then
wow.
I came across contortionist. So I mixed it with my street dancing and contortionist. So whenever I'm performing, you can tell the difference between me and an actual contortionist, because
Amazing.
I didn't grow up in a gym. They actually like grew up in a gym. They have their coach and everything. So the way they perform, you can tell like it's a routine thing. You can see that, yeah, they've been taught by a coach or someone. Whenever I'm performing, you're just like all over the place. You can never tell what's next. So and I recently discovered that when I came across a contortionist, I was actually like grew up in a gym, he had a coach and everything. And the coach told me that, yo, like, the guy got more bend, but for me, I have more twists, and I can entertain, but the guy can perform.
Mhm.
All right.
So yeah, so he said like I can entertain, I can draw a crowd, but he can just perform. I'm like, whoa, I didn't even know there could was
That's
a difference.
interesting.
You know?
And on the streets, what
So-
matters is to entertain people, right? It doesn't matter like how well
Exactly,
you
yeah.
do.
So yeah,
You have no heart and you can't entertain the people.
now
That's
it's
pretty cool.
entertainment, yeah. So I just like mix it and put it on stage.
Nice. All right.
Amazing. Well, it's really cool to see. Like I'm looking at your Instagram page right now. It's in front of me, and the
share
stuff
it.
that you I'll share it here. The stuff that you do is like pretty like out there. It's not bad at all.
Yeah. So
So here we
that's the thing,
go.
though,
Here we
guys.
go.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Perfect. So that's the thing, though. So even though I have the title of a contortionist, and I know that I am not the only one here in the world is actually a contortionist, I always try to find different ways to make my performance and my talent unique.
Yes.
So whenever you see me, there's always something new. You can never predict my next move.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, just like how you got like a lot of TV hosts.
Mhm.
They can set themselves different from everybody else. Maybe their style, the way they talk, they entertain. Always trying to have something different.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like water. You keep flowing. You're boneless.
There you go.
There you go.
Like water, just
Yes,
keep
like
flowing.
water. You keep flowing.
I
What's
mean,
one? What's a cool one we can watch from these? That's like.
All right. So which is the craziest one? So
Yeah.
I'm
yeah,
actually
let me
the only
open
one-
it up.
Mhm.
I'm actually the only one in Jamaica as well who can also turn my head 180 degree behind me.
Oh,
No
what?
way.
Where is that?
Wait,
that's there,
really?
right?
Yeah. So just like sorry, I was actually touching the stream towards my stream, but scroll down. Take your time. Scroll down.
Here.
Scroll. Stop. Right beside. No. Stop. Go back up. Right beside. No, go back up. That video. What you see? The word. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, on the left. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. OMG, indeed. Ah, you can't.
That was a hotel where I was working at called Rio.
Ali share sound.
There is no sound.
There's no sound. Oh, cool.
Oh no, there is. Hold on. I was listening to it too. Here, let me just share the sound real quick. Okay.
OMG. Okay. Yeah. Ali, yeah, you can. Yeah.
Where do we even go from here? Where
So
what
you
do I
taught
even?
wait, you taught yourself this basically, right? You were
Yeah,
a street dancer, and then you were like, oh, you saw someone doing it. And
Yeah,
you're
'cause,
like,
when I was really, really small, I
Mhm.
saw something on, please believe it or not, right?
Mhm.
And for some strange reason, growing up now, that video just like clicked back in my head. And I remember standing on my rooftop. I always love going on my roof because the sun was always out. And I was like looking at the sky, and I was like, okay, God, the new year's gonna start. If there's anything can bless me with, bless me with something so weird that whenever I do it on stage, people just like completely freak out. And then that thought just like come back in my head. And then next thing you know, I just found
Buddy,
myself.
he definitely answered.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
Dude,
So-
you're a human owl.
there you
no
go.
other way
You might know
Describe
that.
it.
People used to
You're a
call me
human
the Exorcist, everything.
Dude, this is as far as I can. That's about it. And I'm in pain. Like literally,
Yeah.
like I don't even like. You have made me disrespect all the books that are behind me right there. I just
Oh.
don't do that.
Wow.
So did you ever go to a doctor and ask him like, why can I do this?
Okay, that's the reason why I don't really believe in doctor that much.
Ooh.
Whenever I go to them, I remember doing, because here in Jamaica, whenever you like going to like school, you have to do like a medical checkup, right, to see if
Mhm.
everything's okay with you. And I went and just in a regular checkup. It sounds like I'm saying ketchup, but it's actually checkup.
Checkup. Yeah.
So the nurse was like, are you a soccer player? I'm like, oh no, no sports. I was like, what do you do? I was my contortionist. She's like, oh, no wonder why you're so healthy. I'm like, what do you mean? Is that supposed to be like a good thing, right? And I show her something.
Mhm.
So not only my neck, but I can literally make like right here my chest like pump out. So people actually like, someone actually say my heart, I don't know what's going on. Doctors they don't want to see.
They don't want to see it.
I kind of do. I'm not gonna lie. Like I really want to see it right now.
Let me see.
Oh my god.
Okay, let's do it. This is definitely not a Spotify episode.
Just look right here.
Okay, sternum. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Dude,
that's
what? Yeah. Huh?
what is that? There's
What? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Pretty flexible.
So when
I
showed
need
her
to
that-
ask you. Let me ask you this: when you do this, do you feel like a very hard plate in the middle of your chest?
Yeah, it does. And then when I just sinking back, everything it just. So people are saying that is my heart coming up? I'm like, I don't know because you can
No, there's
That
no way
doesn't make
because
sense. Yeah.
this goes in and your heart is like right here already, so it doesn't just come up. Oh.
Mhm.
So
Nah, I
whenever
don't-
I do it, they're like, you can still feel the beat from it. But when I showed her, she's like, no, I don't want to see anymore, blah, blah, blah. You know? So
Dude,
where
she's
I,
a doctor. She's supposed to have seen cadavers by now. What?
That's funny.
so I've asked him, like, is it possible for the human neck to turn at a certain angle than its average? And he's like, oh, no. I'm like, okay. So I popped up my phone and showed it's like, okay, I don't want to see no more. So can you explain why my neck can go beyond average? They're like, young man, I don't know. I'm like, okay. So I just do my own research and
Ain't nothing in this book can explain, buddy. Ain't nothing in this book can explain.
Have you ever like hurt yourself trying to do some of these things?
bro. The doctors that much. So I remember when I must have ripped something in my knee so bad. And I went to the nurse. They're like, okay, you gotta do surgery. I'm like, oh no. Cause first thing come to mind is surgery. I have to like cut my skin and do something. I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing that. So I just
Turning your
wanna
head
die.
180 degrees doesn't freak you out, but like cutting, that's what you can do. It's good to see. It's good to
Well,
know.
honestly, when I found out I could do that, I literally started crying. Yeah,
Wait,
I
what?
started crying.
The
Yeah, when I
180, yeah. Well,
Yeah,
yeah.
so
I mean,
I
just
started
knowing you
crying.
can do it because it doesn't sound like something anyone could do. But you,
It's not something anyone's supposed to do.
yeah, so
yeah, that's epic.
I just
You
go on
told
a
me you were
diet.
sitting up and you were facing the stars when you prayed.
Maybe something happened then. Like, okay, your prayer that's answered.
I mean, dude, I need to start sitting on the rooftop of my house more, honestly. Dude, there's so much I
Everyone
want.
is.
But
Yeah,
honestly,
man,
no, it's amazing. Listen, the gift you have is amazing. Like I was surprised. I thought it would be just because I've seen people do this thing where they put their chin on their right or left shoulder and they say, but you are like 180.
Yeah.
Like not 170,
Mhm.
not 165. No, you're all the way around. Like
Yeah, because I actually Googled it first before I actually like put a title on it, and I also Googled about the same video of the guy, and it's exactly the same thing.
It's been done before. Has this been done before the 180 head?
Yeah,
Oh,
like
awesome.
way. Cause I saw this video maybe I was like what 8'6". I don't know if the guy is still living by now,
Mhm.
but yeah.
I see. Oh, wild. Oh, cool. So that's been done before. So you're just like you look at some tricks, you're like, oh, someone's done this. I think I can try and do it.
Yeah,
And
but
then
yeah,
you practice.
that's right.
Mhm.
Next thing you know, so being the only one in Jamaica or in the Caribbean, which is just crazy. So
Yeah.
I'm among the few that's in the world who can do it. So yeah.
All right, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
It's
That's
pretty
pretty cool.
cool. Right.
So what's what's next? Like from where do you take this from here? Like you already twisted your head 180. You said you're always coming up with new tricks.
you're moving your organs around in a way they shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm trying something like that.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Come
But,
again?
there's a second video on my page where I'm actually like climbing a rope with my foot is actually behind me. So that's something new that I'm working on.
I see. Oh, that's pretty cool. All right. All right, cool. Yeah, so you're just gonna keep trying different things
Yeah.
with
Just because I mean for me, honestly, guys, I
Mhm.
literally think that I'm just like an example of what the human body should be like or can do.
oh
You know, because we're all one, and you're like, okay, his arm can turn. What if my arm can turn? Yes, it's just practice.
It's about as much
So,
as I can go.
okay. How do you get flexible? How do you get flexible?
That's a good question. I want to know.
All right, for me in general, okay, so this is a huge transformation. So I wasn't into flexibility at all. I was actually in bodybuilding. I was actually, yeah, I know.
That's like the opposite, really. They don't really go
Yeah,
together.
it's like
Exactly,
you're
yeah. So
Mhm.
opposite. So, and I was actually doing cadet because I wanted to be a soldier. And when I came across the word contortionist, and I'm like, okay, what can I do not to gain any muscles but lose my muscles? Right. So I instantly just like go on a diet and just like stretch every day, every
Mhm.
day, every day, every day, and I train like 4 times a day. So yeah,
wow. Actually, 4 times. I thought. I'm sorry because I thought I heard you say 4 times a week. You say
Yeah.
4 times a
yeah,
day.
yeah, 4 times a day. Yeah,
Wow,
Uh-huh.
that's really good. That's actually very, very good for
yeah.
the body to do
Mhm.
that many times a day.
Mhm.
So
But you're stretching, so it's not like it's good for your body actually. It makes it more
Yeah,
loose,
it's
right?
good
Yeah.
because your body should at least have some level of flexibility because we flexible like we use flexible like every day in our life. Like the way you sit, where you walk, it affects everything. And like being a little bit mobile, it actually help you like getting older. Because some old people can't even like bend that
That's
much.
true.
So
They become
yeah.
stiff. Yeah.
it's
Mhm.
pretty cool. So have you ever done like parties for super rich celebrities or anything like that?
All right, so Bounty Killer is one. I'm
Bounty
also
killer.
in actually in 9 music video. I've been on the local news back to back. I have worked with this guy is called Aitan Fancy, a huge comedian in Jamaica. So yes, I've been working with some um successful people.
That's awesome, man. I hope
Yeah,
you keep doing getting more and more
Yeah, dude. Because
yeah,
roles
man.
because
Yeah,
it's pretty cool what you do. Yeah.
yeah.
I always be a student. I never at one point think that I'm at the top. I needed to stop because even when you're on a ladder, you
Mhm.
still gotta look up. So I'm always a student for the game. So always training, always trying to find those people to like surround myself with.
Mhm.
Try and get that positive energy and just kind of keep and just push it first.
Yeah, dude, you should always shoot for the skies because I mean, what was the saying? Shoot for the stars because if you miss, you're still aiming
Yeah,
for the
I know.
skies.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So it's amazing to see. So there was a period of time where you started adding like face paint and different things to your act, right? What was the goal of that? Was it just to like make your stuff look more scary
Can we see it,
or
Ali?
yeah?
Believe it or not, guys, when I started performing, I was so shy. I used to hide my face.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I used to
Oh, that's the face painting.
no,
Yeah, like
yeah,
if you
that
look at
one and
that,
there's another one way down.
I'll try and find it. But yeah, you were saying you were super shy and scared.
Yeah, so I used to shy and I used to like listen to what people say about me. And whenever someone say, "Oh, that won't work," I used to like, okay. So I used to be just like well, Batman not shy, but I used to like I behind the mask. So whenever I put on the mask, I feel fearless. I'm fierce. I can like perform, but without the mask, it's like I can't do anything. So one day when I perform at
Mhm.
this there's one down there. When I perform at
Yeah.
this auto store, right? They're like about to do a launch, and I perform with a mask, and like they love the performance so bad, so I change and I just like walk around pretending like my audience and like asking the audience like, "Hey, what you think about that guy performance?" And a lady came to me and said, "Yo, like you can stop pretending. I know it's you, and like you have amazing face, you're handsome, so I think you should perform without the mask." And from
Yeah.
there and then, my confidence just like shoot for the stars, man. So you
Yeah.
know, I start
But
performing without it,
amazing. Uh-huh.
and then when I start like asking feedback about my performance and looking at other people, I'm like, hey, I even don't have a mask, but Bones is a character itself. So
Mhm.
I'm trying to find that character to say whenever you see me, you gotta like stop what you're doing and so like tune in on the stage. So I'm like, okay, a contortionist is someone who's like creepy. What can I find to make my
Uh,
performance draw that attention?
scarier.
And yeah, so I just start adding the paint, adding the crowd, just look more. So
That's
whenever
pretty
they
cool.
see me on the stage, you're like, okay, stop talking. I need to see this performance.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
it's very
yeah,
eye catching.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Like
So
when I see this, like this is just very very eye
yeah,
catching. Wow,
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
it's
I see.
amazing.
You know,
Guy himself, Bones, you know?
yeah,
yeah.
And a little dab at the end of
I
that,
think
which
what you said was really cool about how like you used to like become a different character. Like this Bones is a
yeah.
character and you are your own person.
Appreciate yeah.
And
So
then
yeah,
you like you tap into like a different kind of like mentality like when
it
you're
does. Yeah, it does because I mean, So me, this Shay talking to you guys know, but
Mhm.
on a stage, that's Bones. So every time I perform, I always look myself in the mirror and say, okay, Bones, you got this. Go out there and like do an amazing performance as usual.
Mhm.
So when I go on the stage, it's like that Bones character just like take over and like, and I always seem to surprise myself every time I'm performing.
Wild, huh? Yeah, I've heard about a lot of like athletes that do that. Like where they have like their normal character, but then whenever they like go into like pro sportsman mode, they're
Yeah,
like, no, I'm Jordan now or whatever.
exactly.
I'm,
And
you
trust me,
know.
whenever I'm in that stage, like don't talk to me. Talk to me after the show. Yeah.
Talk to me
Like
after the show.
talk to me after the show. And even when I'm performing, I don't eat
Mhm.
before I perform. I always
Is
eat
it
after.
yeah? Is it because like you get nervous before, or is it because your
I
body
mean,
is? What is it?
you're like bendy, so you don't want to like have anything down in there. So
Wow.
That's funny.
Right. I
um.
mean,
Mhm.
like what are you planning on doing in the future? So what's next for Bones
all right, so
or Boneless? Do you
as
go
I
by
said,
Bones or do you go by Boneless now?
well, I'll say boneless.
Boneless. I
Because
mean,
when you hear the term boneless, you're like, okay, you start thinking, okay, why they
because
call it boneless? So
and then
there's
you just
always going to be a question whenever you introduce yourself. Yeah,
and then you do that little thing. With your,
I know, right?
yeah, you creep them out. It's like this is
Yeah.
why.
And I'm telling you, man, like when a girl asks about boneless, I'm like, okay, let me show you. Like, I'm like,
What
yeah,
going over here?
yeah.
What
I'm like, you
what
don't
going
know.
on? You don't
So
know.
That's
It's just really cool, dude. Honestly,
Uh-huh.
like this is amazing. So yeah,
Yeah.
what was my question? My second question, or the first one actually. What's
So
on this?
honestly, guys, for me,
Mhm.
Bones wasn't even in the making. Entertainment was like a no-no for me. And I'm
Wow.
not saying I'm not bitter anyone, but I just want to live like a normal life, an average life. So which is like just go to school, go to college, achieve what I want because I wanted to be a vet, I wanted to be a chef, and I also wanted to be a basketball player, right?
I mean, three of the most funnest job. So
Yeah, so
Yeah.
because I used to raise a lot of animals. I have like 26 dove, like a lot of fishes in like buckets and fish tank. I used to raise a lot of chickens.
Oh wow.
Doing
amazing.
so, I actually have the ability to do something like this. You look at chirping. Yeah.
Guy's got it all, man.
Uh-huh.
He's got it all.
So a huge turn up in my life, like a huge turn. Like my house, I lost my house in a gang war, in fire.
Oh
So
wow.
there and then I like wasn't focusing on school. I'm like, yo, what can I do? Because see my mom there like crying. Like the
Yeah.
only thing I can think about is like, yo, how can I make my mom get back on her feet some money? I know that in Jamaica, once you're someone who's young, actually like trying, people willing to help you, right?
Mhm.
So that's when actually I turned to the street, started doing dancing and dancing. I came across contortion and then I started doing that. But while I also was doing that, I was going to school. So um I said dancing was like a no. I was like doing it because it was getting me money to help my mom. So long story short, I actually volunteer to work at a veterinarian assistant. So I get to experience what a vet life is like, right?
Mhm.
And I did food and nutrition in high school, and I work with KFC, so I get to see what restaurant life is like in the chef. And I
Yeah.
also was on my basketball team
Mhm.
at school, so I was just there sitting down and like it's like I zoned out and like destiny itself just came to me and said, okay, I showed you what you want, but I'm giving you what you deserve. So you should choose.
Amazing.
You
It's
you
just
had to
like
make a choice. Yeah,
yeah,
it's
so you
not.
should choose. Honestly, guys, I literally choose entertainment, and this is it now. So me focusing on being a contortionist is just my ultimate goal. To like whenever you hear bones or boneless or see me, yo, that's the guy I got a contortionist. You don't need to. I just want my present to just make a statement. Whenever you see me, you're like, yo, that's bones. Oh,
I mean,
what do you do? Are you like no? And I also want to use my body as an asset to like also open business and
Mhm.
also to help other people who actually like maybe don't have a job or just like open like a center.
Oh, that's
dude,
cool. You think?
honestly, I hope one day I
Wow.
get to say, yo, I mean, I still get to say this, obviously, but like when you
Definitely.
reach for the stars and I go like, dude, I had that guy on my podcast.
Trust me,
Did
it
you know
is.
how one
Because
day it'll
America Got
happen when
Talent
he,
is still my goal, man. Britain Got Talent is still
ooh,
my goal.
Epic.
Dude,
So,
epic. If you
Yeah.
ever get on that, like that would be amazing though to
no,
see.
trust me,
Dude,
I manifest it every day, guys. Like just like how I manifest you guys to come across my vibration.
Yeah.
I
That's
mean, I
how it works.
manifested every day, dude.
That's how the
There was every
universe
day I
works.
was like,
Yeah, exactly. Mhm.
dude, I need this guy, and here we are.
This
Yeah,
is
so
we are.
yeah.
because I was like actually telling Al that before you guys reach out to me, like 2 weeks ago, I literally send out some requests to like a podcast and also some newspaper company in Jamaica. And then next you know, you guys reached out to me. And after that day, you guys reached out to me. The paper company reached out to me and said they're willing to do my interview. So I did an interview yesterday.
Yeah.
I know you guys today.
Mhm.
That's amazing.
That's
So
really
I'm
cool.
telling
Dude,
my
for us,
friends
it's
that,
not an interview. It's more of a conversation with you. It's a podcast.
yeah,
Let's
Yes,
not
that's
send the
really
wrong
cool.
messages out there for other people who are
Sorry.
willing to join. Anyways, no, you're good. You're good.
I want to ask you. So, are there any like schools for this? Like, do people teach these things?
yo, that's the thing. And
Uh-huh.
I actually willing and I'm well not willing. I am gonna because it's already written, it's already done. It's just me to go claim it now. I'm definitely gonna try open like maybe a contortion school in Jamaica because it's not. That's why
Mm-hmm.
and the thing why contortionist is not really something that big because I'm a male. When you talk about like flexibility, you're thinking about females.
I
When
see.
you talk about like gymnasts, you're thinking about females. To see like a
True.
male which is flexible more than a female or after the flexibility as a female, you're like, whoa, this is not something you see every day.
Mhm.
And the thing is, I don't look the part. So yeah, I don't dress the part as a contortionist.
But that's good. You can see it as the element of surprise is in your favor,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
it's true. Uh-huh.
But
Yeah, so
dude,
it'd be
what
cool.
a
Like,
mentality. It's
yeah,
actually a
it'd be
really
cool.
good mentality.
If
that
it
you
becomes
have.
more popular, and the thing is like I believe you when you say like it's something that you can learn by practicing and like stretching, and you can get more flexible, right?
Yeah.
So if it would be cool if like more people came together and it'd be
Just like
more
her.
popular.
And the thing is,
Mhm.
it's not about like you just getting the start. Getting the start is one, but to say you want to go out there to get something that you want, you have to start with the mindset. Then your body come first. Once you got the right mindset, then nothing can stop you.
I see.
You know, because when I just
Wow.
started, there's a lot of doubts was in my way. There's a lot of people like saying, just give up, it won't work. And then when they see me start blowing up, they're like, oh, I know that guy. That guy is my friend. I'm like, no, man.
Out my way, boy.
All right. On a different note, what I want to ask you is like, so you have you like seen any animals that do the same thing that like you do, like are flexible? You learn from animals. 'Cause I know some athletes learn from animals, right?
You know which animal I'm gonna say?
I don't know. Lizard? No.
No, snakes.
Snakes.
That's why I really like snake.
Mm-hmm.
And the next one is cat.
Ooh,
Why?
I mean, yeah, a cat is flexible because the cat always lands on its feet, right?
Yeah, but I mean, for the flexible part, that's not the reason why I like cats. Cats remind me of myself. Why? If you really study a cat whenever they're going for to hunt, they're so patient and they're determined. So I use that in my day-to-day life. It just show you that once you have a vision, just patient and take your time. Once you wait for the right move, then attack. And
Amazing.
trust me, with everything lined up, the vision, the focus, your stealth, and you can get it. But once
All
you
that's left to do is to take that leap.
exactly,
Mhm.
and they're very, very much dedicated and like very much determined. If something is in the house for them to catch, they're not going to stop until they get it. So I look at myself as a cat and a snake with
Mhm.
a snake. They just humble. Like you can never tell what they're thinking, and they show no emotion. So whenever they're ready to
They're
strike,
Slytherin.
they will strike.
Always Slytherin. Buddy, wow. We have reached our timestamp, and this was fun. I got to learn a lot about contortionists, and especially ones that are from Jamaica.
Mhm.
So it's nice to have someone from the Caribbeans come on the show.
Oh no! I just want to ask: are you gonna do more like street shows?
Oh yeah, definitely, man, definitely. Because I mean, I have reached the point where it seemed like I'm the only one still doing it, and people are looking up to me, and I don't want to fail those people. So I just want to keep going, because you always have someone in life who you look up to. It doesn't matter what they are, what doesn't matter what they're doing or who they are, but there's someone out there watching you, and I know that there's people actually watching me right now. So I want to be a testimony to tell them that if you're willing to do something, just don't stop. It doesn't matter how long it take you. just don't stop. Long as you keep doing it, even you get like pullbacks in your life, just don't stop. The minute you fail is when you stop and start something else.
I mean, wow! I just like what you do specifically. The reaction you get from people is like shock, I guess, right? They're like
Oh yeah,
either
definitely,
they're like,
definitely, definitely. I
you know, for us, like maybe like like it's like maybe someone doesn't laugh or someone isn't entertained, so it's not like the worst reaction. But I can't imagine like how do you get started, right? With this, like the
yeah.
first time you went out on the street and started doing these tricks, weren't people like, this guy is
So
like strange?
so just like typical humans, whenever you come to something that is new and it's different,
Hmm.
you freaked out and you say, "Oh, that's rubbish," and blah blah blah. Until it's highlighted and a light post, that's when you're going to say, "Oh yeah, I met that person or I saw it before." But when I started in the street,
Yeah.
when I started in the street, they're like, "Yo, like go away, blah blah," and like people used to put it up cross. They're like, "I'm working for the devil and this and that,"
Oh
and
my god.
Jesus.
yeah,
Jesus.
yeah,
Oh my
they say a
god.
lot of stuff, man. Like people saying that they go as far to say that I should like steal my soul and I could like turn my head, and they say a lot of stuff. But I mean, what they're saying instead of like pull me down, they just like pull me on a slingshot to just like launch me further in life, man. Because I'm like, yeah, just keep saying those stuff, keep on saying them.
Well, it
And
works
when
for
they
you,
realize
right?
that,
No.
yeah,
The more people are shocked but from what you do, the more like I mean, it's entertaining. More people talk about
yeah,
it.
and
Yeah.
I even met kids because I also work also in the hotel industry, right?
Hmm.
So I even met kids and they're like, yo, you inspire me to be a contortionist. And I was taking it for a joke, but they send me pictures, letters of them actually training. I'm like, yo, I can
That's
never
awesome.
stop. I
Hmm.
can never stop.
Can't stop.
Yeah, but I'm like Santa to those kids. Like if I ever stop giving them a present,
Hmm.
they're not gonna believe in Santa anymore. Like they're just gonna like stop believing. You know? So I gotta like keep doing it, keep pushing out
Santa
videos and
bones.
stuff like that. Santa bone, yeah.
Santa boneless.
And
Ma-
so if we're at home, we just want to do, if you want to get more flexible, what's something we can do to be more flexible generally?
All right, so just start off with the basics. You know, you got first of all you gotta watch what you're eating. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm not planning on being flexible anytime soon.
So yeah, so definitely because you don't want like because remember you're like stretching your muscles.
Mhm.
You're like loosening them. You don't want to be like undergo eating like junk food and not taking care of your body. You have to like because while you're you're losing, say of like replace them, right?
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
yeah, and just start off with the basics. If you want to work on your splits, your back bend, the wall you got the wall. You can use the wall as support, the floor, everything. You know, just depends on what you want.
That's cool.
Amazing. Well,
There you
that's
go.
great. We have reached our time limit. So, boneless, do you have anything you want to shout out, let the world know?
This was amazing, and I just want to tell everyone that yo, just believe in yourself
Yeah.
because it's so weird that I said, guys. This is something I've been manifesting before. I've been manifesting for like a week, and it's funny that the vibration, the universe answered my prayer, and last I seen you guys cross over, man. Like, and everything moving from yesterday going further. It's crazy because I even get a crazy opportunity, man, and I'm just waiting for next week Thursday for it to like confirm if I do get it, and just believe, like yeah. And the thing is, I want to
Literally.
leave with everyone too. It doesn't matter who you are. It's never too late because Colonel Sanders get rich at what 65. I'm just like 24. So it's never too late,
KFC.
man.
It's never too late.
It's never too late. If you got something you want to go for, just go for it because I cannot see your vision.
Mhm.
You cannot see mine. It was
Mhm.
gifted to you. Just like you guys here doing an amazing job. It was gifted to you guys. I could never take on myself and say, okay, I want to be like the A's and okay, where I'm gonna
Yeah.
start. I can't be
I
like
mean,
you guys.
Uh-huh.
You guys
I
want to
mean,
get to start doing contortion, okay, it's not working. But if you find your greatness, just get it. Because everyone have a small universe inside of them waiting to be explored. You just get in that spaceship and explore and then find it and make it come reality. Because if you can dream it, if you can think, if you can think it, you can hold
you
it.
can. There you go.
There you go. I
Respect.
love it. Love that
That's
mindset.
Already
amazing,
done.
dude.
Yes.
Honestly, that was amazing. Well
Keep on
said. So,
inspiring. Honestly, we're
yeah.
gonna keep doing the same. Bring more people
Oh,
over.
guys.
Like our show. Follow our show.
Oh,
Uh,
definitely. And I saw a
yeah.
question you guys posted and it was so amazing. And I think I want to answer that as well. What Which I think you said what matter. I even wrote it down. Too.
Go ahead, pull it up.
I even wrote it down.
I think I know what you're going with.
I
What
wrote it
was
down.
better, the journey or the destination?
Yeah, in quote he said, "What matter to you most? Is it destiny or the journey?"
Mhm.
You know, like the destination or the journey. Honestly,
Mhm.
it's definitely destiny. If you watch the journey, if you watch what you're going through, and I want to give up, then it didn't make sense to even start. Then
Oof.
you're just like, okay, for example,
That's,
when you
that's
guys
actually
just
well
started,
said. That's really well said. Yeah.
yeah,
Mhm.
when you guys just start, when you
Mhm.
guys just start this amazing show and A number one say to A number two, like, bro, you're just not going anywhere, man. We should just start. It's been like a month now and nothing going on. If you stop, yeah, you just it was like looking. If you just stop, it wasn't looking at
Uh-huh.
the destination to say, yo, don't think about the pullbacks you're going through. You're supposed to go through them. Instead of
Yes.
like go through them, just grow through them. Those pullbacks are making you guys stronger for those $1 million for those $1 million for those $1 million actors. You're gonna, cause guarantee you guys after this, it's a part of the process. You guys gonna
It
get
is.
so many people, across where you're gonna like, whoa, how? But don't ask how. Because you
Just
guys
accept.
just ask because you guys was doing it for that.
Mhm.
Don't really say like, whoa, how did I
Amazing.
get you on my show? No, you guys was doing the right thing, follow the line, and then universe answer your prayer and say, yo, you guys are getting 50 or some famous people on your show, man. So trust me, destiny is definitely the main thing. Don't watch your journey. Because look
It's
at
the
Oprah.
destination.
Oprah
Yeah.
journey was so messed up, man.
Mhm.
So messed up. Like she gets so many turn downs. And look at her now.
The richest, like one of the richest women on
Exactly.
earth.
Look at you for example,
Like,
Al number two with a car crash. If you watch the journey,
the late one, white shirt, night,
yeah.
rectangle glasses. He went for the car crash.
Or so if you said like, okay, man, I'm in a car crash, I'm sorry, I can't go, but
It's 12 hours.
that was a pullback. If you had like go with the pullback, then you would have made it now because you're just watching the journey. But you still be here doing your conversation right now, right? So you're sort of like, yo, bro, I'm
Exactly.
sorry, I can't come. I have to come here, and then
Yeah.
here you go, you're here.
Mhm.
The
Here I am
destiny is
talking to.
definitely the thing, man.
Dude, how old are you?
24.
You are wise beyond your years.
Let's
You
go let her
are
read it.
wise beyond
We
your
needed
years.
this. We needed this.
We did.
We did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
honestly. Every time I'm feeling down about this whole thing, I'll just watch this part of the episode.
No,
I
trust
think
me,
we're
guys,
gonna
you guys
clip
know
this. Honestly, this is what we're clipping. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, I think have you ever seen any of our episodes before?
Yeah, I was watching even the one this morning with the girl. I was watching her thing, man. Like, whoa, when she climb out, yo, bro,
Yeah.
that's determination.
That is.
She's motivated, get her started, but her determination get her to her journey, her destination. She didn't watch the journey, bro. She lose her from my yo, bro. And she was like, oh my god, my face is messed up. I'm not climbing.